Yes, my good viewers, you're welcome once again to my channel. And today I've brought for you the construction of a bee house right out from the scratch. As you can see, I'm building house for my bees, and I felt to share it with you. And this is the process happening from the start. As you can see, the materials, I have already elected the pillars. As I'm going to explain to you, I first leveled the ground right away in the bush, and I've decided to use pillars to raise my building on the pillars. Why? Because I'm avoiding pests like red ants, rats, and everything. So I want my building to sit on these pillars. As you can see them, we have just selected them. This is like a second day. Yes, it has been quite difficult to bring materials right away in the bush when there are no loads, things like that. But anyway, these are some of the materials. Timber. I'm going to build a timber house. As you can see, timber is all around. Yes, so I'm going to build a timber house, but I have to first elect it like around 1 meter up above the ground. Why? Because bees don't love moisture. They love to have their space, as I told you. But again, they are much affected from our side. They are much affected by red ants, rats, and other pests that I might not know. Other ants, we have different kind of ants. Many of them, they eat bees. So we need to create that distance from the ground to see how we can control them. So in these pillars, that's why I'm going to do some magic. I'm going to plaster them, then I put oil on them, because oil prevents those red ants from climbing up to the house. Because when red ants enter into your base, literally you can lose the whole of the apiary. You can lose all of it. So when you're building a house, you must be so keen on watching. That's why you see some use wood, but me, because I wanted my house to be durable, I've decided to use bricks and cement, because I know as long as my house has stepped down, stepped up, it can stay for long. And this house is going to be housing around 100 beehives, and keep just a watch until the end. Yes, so I decided to catch for you every stage. As you can see, it is in the forest. Yes, my house is in the forest because bees love quiet spaces. When they always hear noise, they will always want to cause chaos. So if you don't have land, you can't keep bees. You must have land you can dedicate and say this side is for bees. No one goes there. And that's what I've done. You can see, you don't see any house near. It's in the very... Yes, so this is this is a construction process. I just provide for you the pictures as the process. So now here, after we have elected the pillars, now we are now laying the bed. And the bed, I just had to use my eucalyptus trees. I just got a machine which separated them. Yes, when they separated them, now they're the ones I'm using right now, laying the bed where the house is going to be sitting, or which is going to act as a platform. I'm using my local materials so that I shouldn't spend a lot, because I have trees, bricks I bought, cement I bought, but sand I'm getting it from here. So now we are laying the bed. This is where we are going to, which is going to act as a platform of the house. Yes, you can just keep watching. Yes, as you can see. Yeah, appreciate. So when you're there, if you're there and you want to construct a bee house, you can reach to me. Yes, you can reach to me, and I will truly help you. On how to keep bees. I've been bees for some time, but now I had fewer beehives. I wanted to expand my project, and I felt like to share it with you. So if you're there and you want to keep bees, one of the things is you have to know is you must have a separate land which is far away from people, people who dig, people who what. So when you have that land, at least you can plant trees around it before you. Yes, that's how the foundation or the platform is looking like. Just like that, very simple, but yet it's very strong. I'm just using only wood. So after I will just after this wood, I will do what? I will put oil on them because oil will preserve. But though I just put under, I don't want to put up because bees don't like anything smearing. That's why you have to paint or to put that oil down. So yes, so this is another phase. Now we have started erecting the building on way forward, and it is now gaining shape. That's why I just decided to capture for you step by step. The video is not that too long, I just had to shorten it. But if you're there, you can borrow a leaf, or you can reach out to me. I'm an architect, I design buildings, but I also have a love for the bees. Yes, so that's how it is gaining. We are working both ways on platform, raising the building, something like that, everything. Yes, that's how the building is gaining shape. And this house can literally cost you around, because to me it cost, yes, so this house costed me around 4 million. But I think it's because I had my own timber. Only thing I incurred was cutting of it, buying iron sheets, cement, workers, all that. Yes, but you can reach to me and I help you to construct for a house that will yet is wood, but which will stay for a very long time. Very long time, as you can see. It's now getting shape. Standing on the pillars. If you have been starting the video from the start, now you can know. I would say to use the poles, as you can see them, because they give me a very stronger anchorage. Yes, because I don't want anyone intruding into my house. As you can see, from the start until the end. Yes, so it's a simple house, but yes, it can house around 100 beehives, as I'm going to show you. Yes, just enjoy the video from the start. So this is the forest where I cut some of the trees. Yeah, I just cut some of the trees from here, which I used on this house. So that's why I'm going to put the roofing material. Everything is wood from the start until the end, you know. Yes, from the start until the end. Yeah, as I just told you that bees love quiet spaces. That's why I decided to choose this. You can't put bees in your compound. Maybe if you have medicine to calm them, but in the natural means, you can't put bees near your home, because they can cause a very great harm in case they are disturbed. Yeah, but now that's the house is now gaining shape, and this is now the third day. Yes, where we are doing this. I built this house in a period of 1 week. Only 1 week, you can get your house done. 1 week, you can get your house done. Yes, so this is how it is seated on it. Those are some of the images showing how the house is. We are progressing. Yes, so that. Yes. Thank you for watching from the start. Now we have started roofing. I've used the galvanated steel iron sheets, and why I chose them is because they're durable. They're really durable. Someone can ask me, when they be so hot? I've given a provision. First of all, the house is perforated. It is all wood, meaning aeration will pass through there very well. We shall not find any heat affecting bees. Actually, one of the things I'd forgotten to tell you is bees love cold spaces. So when you are building, you must mind about their temperature and how they're going to be living inside that house. Yes, so bees love cold temperatures to give you a better yield. And again, another thing, bees love to be near water. So now I'm in a valley and I'm near water. That's why I decided even position. So the position of your house also matters. What affects it is the nearness to water bodies. Should be far away from people, and indeed should be safe from pests. But if you notice, you have to raise your house to avoid them. So that's a roofing process. It's already going on, and my man is doing it well. Yes, so and again, above all, and I will show it on the later, but bees naturally need clean spaces. So you must have a space. You shouldn't be having like a factory or where the river isn't. It has very smelling pattern. That's why you're building your bees house. No, bees, they need clean environments. That's why they can fall sick. Many things can happen to bees. So, but you must take care of them. You must be feeding your bees if you want to get better harvest. And feeding, it does not, there are food recommended for bees, like now from our press, because we make banana juice. It can take, then we have the cassava flour. Bees also love it. Even sometimes maize flour, but cassava flour is the best. Then you plant for them flowers. As I'm going to show you, I've planted some flowers around my building, but they haven't grown. Yes, so this is the roofing process. Try to shorten the video. It's only taking only 26 minutes, but literally it is the whole week captured. Thank you for being patient. Just subscribe in my channel, like, leave a comment. What do you think about my house? Do you want one? How do you reach to me? How do you get it? And I'm here to provide it for you. Yes, if you want knowledge about the bees, you can contact me, you can reach out to me, all that. And this house, it can cost you only around, now I'm on top of the building actually. Yes, I'm capturing from the top of the building, you know. It can cost you around 4 to 5 million according to the location of your space. Just simple money like that. Yeah, so some of the images of my house, you can see now my house has almost got finished. The roofing is done. As you can see it, you know, the roofing is done. So this is the interior, how the inside looks like. So I provide this where I'm going to be putting my beehives. I've built the provisions. So I'm going to be having on the lower side and the upper side. Yes, that's why I'm going to be putting my beehives on the upper side. Then even on the lower side here, as you can see, there will be a lining there. Yes, stretching until the end, as you can see. I just provided, I left from the lower one to upper one, the difference like of 1 meter to allow clearance as I'm harvesting honey. Yes, so inside I provided those supports, as you can see. I used our normal trees. I just had to get those which are stronger. Even on the lower side, the same thing. On the lower side, the same thing. Then I had to leave the bigger space in the middle. This bigger space in the middle, why? Because I need that clearance when I'm harvesting honey. Because you can imagine 100 beehives inside here. So you need that saturation space. That's why I left saturation space, which is around 1.5 meters wide, to allow me when I'm harvesting honey. So this is saying, you can see the ground is now walkable. I've tried to fix everything. Now it's a wood house, and it's going to keep bees. The next episode I'm going to record to you when bees are there. How are they? Things like that. It's an amazing. Keeping bees is so amazing. I love keeping bees. I love honey. Many of you have never tasted pure honey. You get this honey where they put in a lot of things. They boil it, not directly from the from the beehive directly, when it is squeezed directly from the origin. So when you need even honey, better honey, you can reach to me. I also do sell honey. Yes, so that's the interior of the house. I've provided the door of my house, as you can see. Now the house is finished. But first of all, this is where I positioned it. One of the things I did in earlier years, I first fenced it off using my natural fence. As you can see, I used the little amount of money I had, and then first made the fence, and I had to make sure the house is going to be seated in the middle of the preserve. You can see it is far, why I'm avoiding anyone who is going to disturb this this house. So I had to fence it out. As you can see now in these gardens, I'm going to be planting flowers here, inside here, flowers, mostly the trees which can flower. Yes. So as you can see, this is around. I left a space where I'm going to put binding wire. I fenced up, then inside I'll be putting flowers. Yes, so you can see the distance. It's around. It's quite long to reach on the house, to avoid anyone who can affect the bees, because I told you that bees really love quiet spaces. Then on the lower side, as you can see, I've tried to plant flowers. Right now they are still just like sticks, but I've tried to plant some flowers, and that's how I'm going to do all the garden around, that when they grow up and they start flowering, it will be a very amazing scene to see, and bees will be enjoying them really. And then the other column, as I'd explained to you, on the column, yes, on the column, as you can see, this column, I have tried to I've plastered it, and I made it rough in a way that oil can attach itself there. When I smear it up, it can remain there for some time. So that's why I'm going to be smearing oil constantly, so that nothing can come up and affect the bees. Yes, so thank you very much for following me until this time. That's how I built my house from from the scratch to the end. I put a door with a very strong lock to make sure no one enters, to guard my honey, something that. Thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. May the Lord greatly bless you so much. So that's my house. That's how inside is. I'd shown it to you already. That's a complete house, which can, this is under how it looks like, which can cost around 4 to 5 million. And you're done, and you can keep 100 beehives for many years. Yes, one other thing I forgot is to explain to you about this soil. Yeah, this soil is gotten from where they have burnt charcoal. So this soil also will be an addition of oil, will be put on the columns, around the columns, so that in case these pests come to climb, they find that soil, and that soil they don't like it, so they will turn back. So it's one of the precaution or the security I am using. Just natural means. You have to study the kind of pests you have, then you see how natural you can. Then putting artificial things, which becomes expensive with the long run and to maintain. Like right now when we're in the village, becomes a very hard thing. Thank you very much. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Goodbye. See you. Thank you very much. Subscribe. Bye bye.